Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new SBC card to review today. It's going to be the Team of the Season Moments Boulaya card to review today. So, we're taking a look at a card who is 5'10", high medium work rates, right-footed, 5-star skills with a 4-star weak foot. Now, I have reviewed this card in the past, but it wasn't this version. It was the Player of the Month version, and for what it was, considering they didn't really have meta stats on the card, it was pretty fun to use. And why is it fun to use? Because of the 5-star skills. They're really big deal nowadays, right? But with this card, they've actually given him some pretty significant improvements in very key areas of the card that we're going to be taking a look at. He has the outside foot shot trait, which is definitely nice, but no finesse shot trait. In-game, he's got 93 acceleration, 92 sprint speed, which is a very good cutoff. For a card like this, I do see him being used mostly in the cam and striker position, although you can use him on the sides. If he has stamina, 86 is it's an okay cutoff. 86 stamina makes more sense through the middle for sure. But if you keep the instructions on the attacking players on balance, it's not necessarily a big deal, but it is a card that I mostly see being played through the middle for sure. Base card stats for pace is good. You don't have to improve that. Shooting at 91, attacking positioning, 86 for finishing, 97 for shot power. So very important that they gave him the shot power at a 97 with 86 finishing, because with the marks for me boosting the finishing to a 96 while working with 99 shot power. Shot power is very important in this game, especially since he even has the 90 composure on the card as well. So some pretty cool stuff there. Base card stats for passing is incredible. You don't have to improve that. Dribbling we are going to be experimenting with in-game because this card has the lean body type, as you can see right here at the bottom. He's got the lean body type to work with some pretty decent dribbling stats because they're above the 95 threshold for the ball control and dribbling area. But his reactions by base card stats is at an 80, right? So we need to see what that's like in game because he is a 5'10" player with a lean body type. So all of that will kind of go together, right? Base card stats for physical, we're working with 86 for stamina, 75 for jumping, and then strength at a 78, which is, it was okay. It's okay. So with this card, we are going to be trying him out in the striker position, although I do mostly see him being used in the cam position mostly. We'll do 5 and 7, 5 and 6, long ball to force attacking AI, and then we'll have Boulaya up top, Ben Yedder through the middle. Wow, this is a really cool team, Gyu. Your League One team is actually kind of balling. I like it. It's really nice. Yeah, we'll keep these guys on balance instructions to see what their attacking AI is like. So, yeah, let's get into a couple games, see what he's like. Okay, we will see what this bad boy is like. See what his dribbling is like first. Little 5-star skill moves. Yeah, it's not bad, actually. You do notice the reactions for base card stats a little bit. You definitely do, but not a huge nuisance. Comes close to me there in that area while we're attacking. Ooh. That skill move is just not a very good skill move anymore, honestly. It's just not fantastic. Yeah, I had to wait for that a little bit. Since he got really close to me, I wait for that ball roll touch in that area. Did you guys see the line in the middle of the pitch right there? Okay. Not too bad so far. The biggest thing with this card, right, and it's like this for most of the cards in this game, it's the 5-star skill moves, man. 5-star skill moves makes a huge difference, guys. Oh, Joe Hart with a save right there. Am I gonna get that? No. Oh, cool. He actually adjusts the run there. Nice. I always look for that. It's like a really important thing with me when I'm using cards in this game. Like, I could have made that through ball past him if I wanted to, but he didn't continue it. He just adjusts to my fake shot, so he goes back into the middle. Nice. Good stuff right there. It's always good to do that nice little... It's the right stick backwards twice, and you cancel that one. I don't know what that skill move is called, but it's a good skill move to use to kind of get past the defense, because they think you're going to go backwards, but you don't. Good finish right there. That's just like a skill move combo in FIFA, just to do the fake shot and croqueta. One of those FIFA mechanic type deals. There's a good finish by him there, though. Again, very important that his shot power is as high as it is. I don't mind his attacking AI right now. He definitely moves across the pitch really nicely if I want to use him as a striker. He does mostly feel like a cam, I would say. But obviously with the high medium work rates, it does make it nice to be able to use in both positions. Yeah, just testing out his dribbling under pressure in those areas. It's not too bad. Gonna make that run right there, you see? Let's make the pass here up at the top. Make the space here. See what he does here. Starts to make that run. Pushing forward. No instructions, it's just a long ball to force the attacking AI out of the players. Oh, yeah. It's tough to get the volley after the rainbow flick right there. It's very, very tough. Yeah, attacking AI-wise, he's not being a nuisance to Mbappe, because Mbappe definitely has one of the best attacking AIs in the game, in my opinion. So that's pretty solid. You can definitely tell he has a little bit of this sway to him in regards to dribbling by a base characteristic. Not bad dribbling there, to be fair. Wasn't too bad. I didn't really time some of the skill moves that well. He's pretty cool to use. I don't mind him at all. Hopefully he's not too expensive as an SBC, because he's cool to use for what it is. It's not going to be like this crazy special card, but because he has the 5-star skills and he's actually able to run and shoot and all that stuff, it's a cool card to use in this meta, so he's not going to be a nuisance. It's not like someone like Moise Keane or anything like that. You know, if you're building like some sort of Algerian team or something, he's definitely not bad for sure. Ooh, on his weak foot too, nice. That was a good run there too. These guys are definitely working well with the long ball tactic. It's forcing the attacking AI in good areas with them, so yeah, he's pretty cool for what it is so far. This second game will just play him in the cam spot, because Ben Yedder in the beginning of this game was, for me, I hated his guts so much, but I think with the improvements and the patches that they released, he actually got significantly better. It was just one of those things with him, so yeah, let's try him on the cam position. He's cool to use so far, man. You know, you get that link there in the cam position with him and Atal, you know. Nice, Boulaya. Good stuff. I think his name is Boulaha. I could be pronouncing his name wrong, but... Oh, yeah. You always got to be careful about that one, guys. The last second touch right before the goalkeeper, they always screw that up. It's a terrible mechanic in FIFA. It's a really, really, really terrible mechanic. But you do have to be wary about that. Oh, not a bad finesse shot, to be fair. So with the dribbling, you can definitely see the sway with the card, of course. I think it's because of the reactions mostly. So that is a base characteristic of his for sure. Oh, it's a penalty. I would take it. I would take it. What is his penalties like? 78? 78, we'll just go like right here. Yeah. I know, I don't trust the guys when they have like 70-something penalties. Like, if I go to the corners, they might just miss the whole net, so... Okay, guys, so final verdict on Boulaya's card. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right. I gave him the Marksman Chemistry sub to try to boost his dribbling as much as possible, as well as giving him that shooting boost, while working with good pace, good passing stats, as well as the 86 down. So a card like this, I do mostly want to be using in the middle. Now, when it comes to his dribbling, it does feel a little bit off, and I think it's because of a base characteristic of his, because he was initially a silver player at 72, got the player of the month at 82, and then he transferred over to this version where they have improved his dribbling stats, which is cool to work with the lean body type, but you do notice it feeling off from time to time when it comes to left stick dribbling by itself, right? Now, what saves it? Because the way the mechanics work nowadays, the 5-star skill moves. The 5-star skill moves is a very, very helpful thing to have in this game nowadays, because skilling your way into certain positions is better than you left stick dribbling to certain positions, right? But if you don't really want to use the mechanics of the game in regards to skill moves, that's why I'm mentioning the left stick dribbling to you. Now, it could be an ideal situation to actually give a card like this the Maestro, right? To improve his reactions as much as possible, as well as the passing, and, you give him a little bit of shooting, but it's mostly the reactions that you could improve on the card as much as possible. I don't think it's going to make a huge significant difference because of the base characteristic of this card, so that's why it just makes the most sense for you to give him a marksman chemistry style. Now, in regards to whether or not it's worth doing this SBC, he's not going to be some sort of special crazy card for you, but it is a card that can play in the meta well. It's not like a card like Moise Keane or anything like that. I reviewed some other cards I wasn't like crazy fan of, right? But with Boulaya, you definitely can because he's got the skill moves. The lean body type compensates well for the skill moves part of the card, not necessarily for the left stick. Attacking AI is decent, not amazing, but it's decent. It plays well in the meta of the game. But most and foremost, it's the links that you can work with, right? So because he's Algerian, right, with the 5-star skills, there's a couple things you can work with, right? So if you have the Foot Birthday Atal card, which is an amazing card, you can do that nice little solid link right there. If you have Mahrez in your team and you're working with some other variables, or you actually want to build an Algerian team, that's like the biggest reason I would do this card for. Would I personally do this card for my account? No, but if he was Portuguese, I definitely would. I would love to have a card like this that's usable with the 5-star skills. That would be the Portuguese player there in that position. But it's not a card that I would personally do. But if there's sentimental value, if there's cool links you want to work with, he can play in the meta well. He'll be a fun card to use. So it's very, very important, right, that they actually gave this card the shot power. The shot power at 97, guys, is so important because that's another variable as to what makes him more usable in the meta of the game. So definitely really cool. Like I said, the only thing that felt a little bit off for me was the left stick dribbling, but that's really not that big of a nuisance, to be honest. It's a fun card to use for what it is. It's just not a card that I would personally do myself. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.